So we're going to try to play as the machines today. Now, my experience with the machines has been pretty, let's just say non-existent almost. I've been playing almost exclusively with the troopers. But in this case, I really want to take a look at the machines. And one of the fun things I think about this stream is I like to kind of get a first look in the same way you guys are getting that first look. And being that I am terrified of those machines in the game, I mean, they are scary, scary guys. I can't wait to go ahead and try them out and see how they fare in an actual battle. So it's actually 1:58 right now. We'll probably start like a minute early since about 9 of you guys are here already. Let's go ahead, jump into Legions of Steel. As you can see here, skirmish-wise, I have taken up all my save slots just because I've been playing the hell out of this game. So I'm going to go ahead and actually delete this. It's okay, I don't really need these skirmish save files at all, so I'm getting rid of them. And we're going to go ahead and start a new game. We'll give it about another minute, guys, before we jump into it. It's not exactly 2 yet. And if people are anything like me, they generally get here like 2-3 minutes early, but a lot of people show up 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late. So let's give it another minute, and then we'll jump in here. What are you guys doing anyway? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys, what exactly besides watching the stream are you doing right now? I hope no one's doing any drugs. This includes caffeine. Caffeine is dangerous. No, it's fine, I suppose. I'm not really a coffee guy because I'm kind of anxious by nature. So I stick to just tea during these streams. Sometimes I get like a diet soda or something. Let's take a look here. Alright guys, it is 2. It is officially 2 now, so I will get started with the stream officially. We're going to go ahead. We are playing as the machines, guys. Now, for those of you that essentially were here for the last Let's Play, you would know that the machines seem pretty terrifying. I'm going to start off with the same first mission we started off with last time, and that's going to be Lines of Fire. Lines of Fire, of course, our only goal is to stop the humans from escaping. They simply have to exit one unit off the map. So this is going to be my first time actually taking a look at the Assault Fiend, which is that terrifying machine that you guys saw in the last Let's Play with a giant spear. I've actually learned it's just one giant spear with some sort of blaster on the end, which can utterly annihilate and just evaporate a human being with one shot. So we're going to go ahead here. We're switching to machines. No need, I think, for electronic warfare. We are the machines. You know, we're machines. We know where they are. We can detect that pretty easily. I could try electronic warfare after, but I think that wouldn't be that realistic when it comes to machines. Okay, here we go. So the troopers have begun to get out. Oh, they don't even realize how dead they are. We're just gonna tear them to shreds. Alright, here we go, guys. Machines. So this time we actually get to deploy our machines anywhere. It says anywhere on the map, and this is a bit confusing, because I'd love to be able to pop up, like, behind this trooper. But I guess what they really mean is anywhere in these 2 zones. Let's go ahead. We're gonna start here. I'm going to go ahead and get a Nightmare out. So this is the Nightmare. And actually, I will stop so you guys get a better look at this Nightmare. I'm going to go ahead and open this door. Go ahead. I'm going to go here, and as you guys can see, look at the Nightmare and the Assault Fiend. So these are the machines, and I think they do really good representations here. Really cool stuff. It almost looks like they're kind of like on fire or something. I guess I would say I wish that it was a little less bright. In my eyes, the machine was always more dead and metallic. Not so much of this brightness, but it is cool. So let's go ahead, dropped another machine here. We're going to basically follow this guy here, and we're going after that trooper, that heavy trooper first. I'm hoping we get a cover firing shot once he opens that door, but you never know. Let's go ahead over here. Actually, maybe we'll... I'm just trying to make sure that we make the right decision. No, I think this is it. We're going to go ahead, drop our Assault Fiend on the map. This guy, look at the movement on this guy. Whoa. Wow, he can move quite far. We're going to go ahead. Let's just grab the the Nightmares here. And I'm going to start setting them up on either side of the door here, because I know that eventually the troopers are going to want to come down here to escape. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go and attack them like you guys expect me to and just charge in and savagely destroy them. I'm actually just going to cover their escape zones. This should be enough. In fact, I kind of wish I had moved this Nightmare over here, but that's okay. Do I get one more Nightmare? I think I do. Yes. Awesome. So this Nightmare is going to go up this way to cover this zone. And in fact, we can blow that door open if we want. Why not? Let's go ahead. We're going to shoot 8% chance. We're not going to make the hit anyway, but it was fun to try. Let's go ahead and end the turn, see what the troopers are going to do. The commandos, sorry. I like to call them troopers. They sort of remind me of troopers from the movie Starship Troopers, especially in the way they look. Maybe even some people have said, and this may be blasphemy, that Warhammer 40,000 Space Marines, very similar look for sure. Alright, so there we go. They're being pretty smart. They've stacked up on the door, but they're not going through. I have to give it to them. I didn't expect them to do this. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to lock movement here, because I don't want to leave this particular movement. We're going to do a little bit of strafing here just to open the door. We're going to pop that door open, and actually we'll keep this unit here so that he can provide cover fire. I'd love to get this Assault Fiend over here in time, but I just don't think I will. So I'm going to go ahead and send the Assault Fiend down. And yeah, there's no way I'm going to get to that door in time. We'll leave him there, and let's see. It looks like, is that trooper going to come in soon? Well, let's hope he does. We're going to go ahead and get really close. So this way, if he does come through, we can go ahead and open fire immediately. So we're moving these guys up. What's this nightmare doing? All right, once again, it's all about covering their escape zones. They're coming through here, so they're going to have to escape through this door right there. We'll take this fiend here, or this nightmare, and leave him there. And let's just get close to these nightmares. The way they look around is unnerving, to say the least. It's very creepy. Just that, like, their head can turn immediately and spot a target. Let's get a closer look here at the Archfiend. These things just look like, I almost want to say, like massive fire lizards with unbelievably dangerous spears. Let's end the turn and see what the commandos will do. Alright, they're going to open the door. Let's hope we get a nice covering shot. Oh, are they throwing... Whoa, dispersion grenade. Holy wow. We're getting some better AI for this commando team than I expected. I mean, wow. They just used dispersion grenade and absolutely wrecked us there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do a strafing shot. You guys know, for those of you that have seen the tutorial on the Slytherin Limited page, you would have seen the tutorial on this particular kind of shot. If you haven't, shame on you. Come on. Go watch it now. There we go. Alright, thankfully they missed their cover shots. One thing I'm definitely going to do, I'm going to have to switch to, what's the Trident? Ooh! Oh my dear. Alright, you know what? I really want to use the Trident, but I think we're going to have to wait for that, because that's what that is. It's a Trident. Let's go ahead and use automatic fire, and I'm hoping we can hit these guys. Dodge, you son of a bitch. Alright, one of them got a little lucky, and it seems like, wow, that's a bit odd. We don't have another shot. I always expected this unit to have more than one, but oh well. So we're going to go ahead and pop back over here, and as for this guy, I'm not even going to send him through. Well, then again, if we can, we will. I'm trying to discover whether or not this is a good idea. It's going to be very, very risky. Oh, Jesus, the lock. The lock. I forgot the lock. Okay, well, see, this is what I said about always remember the lock. This is exactly what I mean. So I'm going to try to actually hit the Corporal here. He's worth a lot of points. A miss. We're maybe just not getting very lucky this time. We're going to go ahead and close the door. And hopefully the enemy doesn't rush through immediately. Don't forget we've got these guys here, and they're not doing much. I guess they're still waiting to get to that heavy trooper. So I'm going to go ahead and actually have one of them run past the heavy trooper and start dealing with these doors. Let's go ahead, we could shoot at it. Hit. If he missed that, I would have gone crazy. That would be ridiculous. And actually, we're going to go ahead and get right there on the door with the heavy trooper. So if he opens that door, we're going to be the first to fire. Let's go ahead and end the turn and hope the humans aren't as are as unlucky as we have just been, so that we don't get wasted here. Oh boy. Miss. Okay, there we go. That's lucky. Second chance. Oh, they got one of the machines. We still got our guy with the Trident. Alright, it's our turn, guys, and we're gonna get to try the Trident, of course. Now, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and open this door and try to take out this trooper. I want to get as close to the trooper as possible. So let's go ahead, 50% chance. There we go, nice. So now we definitely have the advantage in terms of numbers, and I want to try that Trident. I'm sure you guys want to try it too, so let's grab the Trident. I've never used it before. 88% chance of a kill. What? He dodged! This guy is... I hate this commando. He's dodged 2 of my attacks in this game, and now he's actually passed my guy, which leads me to believe that I should probably send one of these guys back quickly, but I don't think they can get there in time anyway. So we're going to just keep trying to chase them, if possible. And don't forget, we have somewhat faster units, so there is a chance we can catch them for sure. Let's take a look again. And remember, one single shot hitting this Archfiend by these guys will not kill him. It's going to take 2 at the very least. So let's go ahead, end the turn. It's really good to be the hunter and not the hunted for once. Although I feel like the hunted, because these guys are shooting pretty damn well. There we go. Is he gonna... Oh, he better not get that shot. Of course he's gonna get it. 2 shots, of course. There's no way he would miss. So let's go ahead. We're gonna try to get this guy. First things first, we've got to turn the correct way. We'll get right up on them. 50% chance. Beautiful. We got 1. But here's the thing. 1 can still escape. And I get the feeling he very well might. So let's go ahead, turn this way, drop here. There's really nothing we can do at this point. We can open this door by blasting it. That actually may help us run there in time. I don't know. Only time will tell. Now, this guy doesn't look like he has any covering shots, but I'm not going to test out that theory. So let's go ahead and just move this guy back. Hopefully the enemy doesn't see that we have our back turned and open the door, although that's probably what he's going to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's trying to escape, and yes, sure enough, I knew it. The super trooper, opened the door as soon as we turned our backs. That sucks. All right, fair enough. We need to do something about this. So far, I think we are pretty much screwed, to say the least. All that guy has to do is get to the exit. I'm not sure if we have any way of avoiding that inevitability. So let's go ahead. We're going to try. Come on. You can do it. Nope, that's it right there. That's got to be it. Our machines were incompetent in stopping the enemy threat. And unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do about that. We can go ahead and try to open this door and maybe stop him before he escapes, but I'm pretty sure that that is a successful commando escape. Remember, as long as they get one guy off to tell the rest of the humans what's going on, they win. And there we go. So they did manage to get 1 unit off the map. I'm going to pop off here for a second to take a look at the comments in the page, see how many of you guys stopped by today. Alright, cool, awesome. Hey, Acid Rain, welcome. And I Like Juke, welcome as well. Andy, a lot of new names here I don't recognize. Hey, Pat Garrett, I remember you, man. Welcome to the game. How are you guys liking it so far? So, for those of you that were not here on the last broadcast, we played as the Commandos. This broadcast, we are playing as the Machines, of course. And the Machines are kind of the hunters, essentially. They have no empathy. They have no real desire to be nice or friendly. They just want to kill things, which in this case is humans. But it's actually not just humans, and I don't want to go deep into the history of the game. That would be like an entirely different stream. But in layman's terms, the humans have discovered alien species and races, and they've all allied to defeat this seemingly impossible to defeat sort of group of machines that have absolutely no hive mind, nothing. They're just there to kill. So let's go ahead. We're going to head back to the main menu, of course, and we're going to do another mission with the machines. I just got a G6 Sniper Bot achievement. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that's for. And let's go ahead. Starter looks interesting. So starter is just score more points than the machines, of course. And I'm actually going to switch to machines this time, and I'm going to cap on electronic warfare. Now, for me, electronic warfare kind of seems like the thing that a machine wouldn't need. What electronic warfare is, essentially, is just the fog of war. That's all it really means. So we're going to go ahead anyway and try. Starter. And looks like... Who's going to get the initiative? Yes, I will. So, of course, I'm going to be the starting faction. You know, this is not football. I'm not kicking it off. I'm definitely going to be the starting faction here. Wow, the darkness is creepy even for a machine. Look at this. For this particular mission, we get 11 nightmares to use. So we definitely are beating the enemy, I believe, in terms of amount of units. Whoa, mistake. There should definitely be an undo button for morons like myself that do these sort of things. Let's go ahead and... oh dear. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart real quick. Sorry about that. That was very odd. Alright, we won't do that again. Agrippa, the master of mistakes. Alright, here we go, initiative. I bet I'm not even gonna win the initiative roll this time. Just as a way of punishing me. Okay, fair enough, cool. I should have let the enemy start just for my mistake there, but you know what? We're not gonna be fair. Let's go ahead, get the nightmare. Actually, we'll get the assault fiend out. No reason not to. So, go ahead and open the door, and we're going to be the first to this door. And we'll just keep the counter on for counterfire, of course. Let's go ahead and get some nightmares out on the field. And I want to take a closer look at this field, kind of see what we're working with. Alright, awesome. So we're going to send one nightmare up here. One nightmare down this way. Feel free, if you guys want to suggest some ideas, you know, for the nightmares. Feel free to post down below. Again, I'm very familiar with the commandos, or the humans in this case. I'm not so familiar with the machines. So let's go ahead. I guess we're just going to go ahead, you know, going to send some to the left, some to the right. Pretty basic stuff. This way, this way. Keeping a very regimented sort of setup at the moment, which is good. Alright, let's go ahead. Maybe we'll send one more this way, one more to the south, and then the rest we'll let follow the Archfiend, almost as if he's some sort of nightmarish commander of sorts, even though I'm not even sure if the machines really have a hierarchy, like, you know, leaders that have a higher rank. I think they're all just machines. They all just have a collective sort of thinking process. Alright, there we go. We're close, very close. I could also blow that door open, and actually I think I'm going to try at least, just because if we blow the door open, we can get that counter immediately when the enemy opens the other door. But you know what? Let's just end the turn. Hear the footsteps of the humans. It's much creepier when you're the humans hearing those mechanical sounds of the machines, and it looks like, oh my goodness, they totally crushed the initiative roll for that turn. That's bad. So they're actually going to get to move twice, essentially. This means they're closer. There we go, counter shot. How did you miss? How did my fiend miss? We got another one coming in here. He got a hit. Oh boy, I'm pissed now. Another one, if he, oh my goodness, he just killed our Archfiend that quickly, guys. I mean, wow, the humans stormed in and crushed us just then. I don't even know what we can do at this point. Let's take a look here at our firing options. We could also use radar to spot the enemy. I think that's what I'm going to do. That wasn't very effective. Alright, well, fair is fair. Right now, the enemy is definitely going to be scoring more points than us. Let's switch over to Nachtmacher. And I believe this is the kind of grenade the machines use. I'm going to try to use it. Boom. Alright, let's see if it does anything. So it's supposed to have some sort of effect, but I'm not sure if it's just some sort of like fog grenade. This machine is not turned the right way. This guy also not turned the right way, but these guys are going to have to go through the door to hit the enemy. I'm much better at running away with commandos than I am at hunting them with machines here, I must say. Let's go ahead. Alright, this door will pop open. Get a counter shot if anyone comes through. And this guy will go with him too. Why not? Let's actually go ahead and try to open it up ourselves. That's not going to work. Alright, let's end the turn. See what that grenade does, if anything. Initiative roll. I really hope we get the initiative roll. Yes! We're going to get the initiative roll, so we get to go first. In this case, doesn't look like the grenade has any effect. Maybe its effect is that it stops the enemy from seeing us. I'm not sure. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to lock our machine. We're going to get right on this guy. And I actually might try some automatic fire. So let's go ahead and automatic fire this way. We have a chance of getting more of them. No, 16% chance of a shot. What about regular fire? 33%. Okay, so that fog definitely clouds our shooting. The problem is it also essentially, I mean, it clouds the enemy shooting. The problem is it also clouds our shooting, which is essential to our victory. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to have to use the standard shot. Unfortunately, nothing there. We'll go ahead and lock this guy. Pop up. 16% chance of a hit. That is just unacceptable. So let's go ahead, see what else we can do. I'm just going to keep him on cover duty. We'll bring this guy in too. Cover duty as well. Bring this guy in. Cover duty. We've got 3 guys on this door that can fire covering shots. I actually kind of hurt myself by throwing that grenade. I helped the enemy essentially escape. So let's go ahead, keep going. Yes. Let's go ahead, pop here. Whew, I was definitely thinking there was going to be a commando on the other side of that door, but sure enough, there's not, which is great. Move this guy. Move this guy here, just in case the enemy is going more than one way, but I don't think they are. I think they're basically throwing all of their eggs in one basket, and they're sending all their commandos down the center. But just to make sure, we'll go ahead and cover all angles. end the turn here. Come on, counter fire, counter fire. All right, I definitely know they're moving in other areas because I heard them. That sucks. Miss, miss, miss. Come on, machines. Oh, man. Miss. At least the commandos are missing too. There's one hit. Miss. Okay, wow. That was interesting. That was a hell of a shootout, and just a lot of plasma rifle holes in the walls. Nobody happened to get hit there, except for one guy. The commandos got the initiative roll. That's gonna suck. 2 missed shots. So it looks like they're getting just as unlucky as we are. And there we go. We fired. Yes! We got a heavy trooper, guys. 1 shot to kill a heavy trooper. We ended up losing one of our own, but that was, to me, definitely worth it. Now we can try and stop the rest of these guys. So I'm going to go ahead here, and this time we're going to switch to automatic fire. Or, not suppression fire. Automatic fire. Let's go ahead. Miss. Damn it. Miss. All right, this time we're just going to stick to regular shots. Miss. No, I'm not going to fire with that. Let's get this guy out of the way. Actually, I'll lock him. Not that it makes a difference because he doesn't get a cover shot, but, you know, just kind of, it's good to learn good habits, I suppose. 33%. Miss! I mean, how many misses have there been? Let me know in the comments, because honestly, when we did this last time, we did not miss this much, but this is a pretty funny match, I have to say. Let's go ahead. Alright, I have an idea. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to lock here. We're going to have to strafe in for this to work, and that sucks, but you got to do what you got to do. So let's go. We'll also send this guy back, and we'll start sending this guy up. And of course, we still have this machine here, so definitely going to keep him up here in the north. We know that the enemy is willing to go through any location to get to us, so we have to be ready for that eventuality. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go. Give me the initiative roll. Come on, just... No! No! No. Alright, this is not going to be as good for us as I expected. The initiative roll, us losing the initiative roll is going to give us a lot of trouble. There we go. We got another heavy trooper, and this guy can fire right into our guy. Wow, he actually missed both shots with his plasma rifle, and so did the corporal. Sorry, the sergeant. But they did break through the center there and utterly crushed us. So we're definitely not going to be winning this match, as far as I can tell. Go ahead and make that turn. Let's open up on the poor fellow here. Miss! Come on. Miss. I must say, the machines are much more deadly when you're playing against them. Because I'm just getting so many misses in this round. Alright, let's keep this guy here. It looks like we have another human on the way. Wow. I'm just going to stay here and wait to ambush him. Nice. We got a counter shot on that commando. He's dead. Sadly, their heavy trooper is breaking in. Total miss on the counter shot, and they killed another machine. I mean, man, these guys definitely did a number on us. We're gonna go at 33% chance to hit. There we go. We took out the heavy trooper. This time we should probably try to evade. So we're gonna start running to the south. This guy, we're just gonna keep him here on counter duty, and I'm gonna do the same with this fellow here. If we can't beat the enemy by attacking them head on, maybe we could stay back and just defend. And in reality, I mean, it's a very subjective history to this game. So you could sort of come up with any history you want prior to the attack. So I'm trying to think of how were these machines created. Maybe they were paid for by a defense contractor. Who knows? In the far distant past, and they ended up going crazy and killing people. So there we go. Oh, I did not expect that. Miss, 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 miss. Yes, 4 in a row. You guys suck. I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to open fire. Let's see. I hope I can open fire and close the door too. Dodge. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, he dodged. One thing I don't like about the dodge feature, and I think they should definitely fix this, is when this guy dodges, the round should have hit the guy behind him at least, or he should have had to pass the same dodge check. But in this case, the bullet just kind of goes to the floor, or the whatever you want to call it, the plasma round goes to the floor. That doesn't make too much sense. So, just something to consider. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Remember, we're on, like, defense mode now. We might as well be the commandos. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, that's frightening. I don't even know what that is, but I know that it's probably very deadly to machines. Anything involving electricity, or resembling electricity or water, that's not directly being injected into the machine is probably going to totally screw it up. And as you can see here, yes, once again, the enemy has definitely wasted us, and there we go, we got a defeat. Now the reason we lost is merely because the enemy scored more points than we did. If this was more even, you know, you could get, when you play this game mode, you can essentially keep fighting until the turns, you know, basically end, and then the person with the most points will win. So I definitely recommend this if you're playing this game with a friend, something like that. Take a look at the skirmish mode, that's always fun. We'll pop down to the chat box, and maybe we'll actually try with commandos this time. Maybe some of you have not seen commandos, and we can definitely take a look. Hey, self-searcher, I'll go ahead and answer some questions now. That's a good question, man. I have not seen all the machines. I know for sure there are at least 2 different types of machines, which are the Nightmares and the Assault Fiends. The Assault Fiends are very deadly, of course, as you guys have seen, but they tend to miss a few shots here and there. Yes, Flossie, it looks like we've got some slippery floors indeed. Yeah, I have no idea. That match was nuts. I mean, I rarely have that happen in this game. Usually the shots are pretty accurate, but it's almost like we took some sort of coin with heads and tails, and we flipped heads 15 times in a row. Yeah, there are definitely traps, self-searcher. I actually have a upload on the Slytherin channel if you want to check it out, a short tutorial called ambushing and strafing, which is just one of the methods of essentially setting traps, ambushing the enemy, lulling them into a false sense of security. Now, in this video, I didn't do that as much because, you know, it was the machine, so I expected that I would just rush out there and tear apart anything in my way. All right, let's get back here, guys. So we're going to do another machines, since nobody, yes, I'd totally do another machines, why not? And I want to try bottleneck this time. So, no, sorry, not bottleneck. Lines of fire. So essentially, this is, once again, we are playing as machines. We're trying to stop the commandos from escaping. And we'll go ahead, we'll put on electronic warfare mode, because you guys seem to really prefer that. Ooh, just dropped my mic. Sorry about that, guys. Back to normal now. And let's go ahead and get started. So all we need to do... Well, actually, the commandos have an easier role in this map, which is just to get one guy off the map. We need to stop them from escaping. So we're going to go ahead and try to stop them. I'm going to go ahead and launch. Oh, I selected commandos. My goodness. I'll pop bad guys and select machines. We don't want to play as filthy commandos. That's just silly. All right, we'll go to main menu here. Skirmish. Lines of fire, electronic warfare, machines. That's more like it. So this time, where should I send the assault fiend? Should I send them to the middle or the top? I'm not sure. The enemy is obviously going to be moving first. Electronic warfare mode, which makes me just as nervous as the commandos. This is definitely a creepy mode. If you guys play electronic warfare, I highly suggest you play it at night. Play with all the lights turned off, sound all the way up, and play as commandos. And just have a blast. If you're a sci-fi fan, you'll definitely get the drift as the kind of terror you're going to be facing. Let's go ahead and open fire on this door. Yeah, we're going to miss. 11% chance. That makes sense. That I can understand. Missing 10 times in a row, I cannot. No, I can spread fire. Fair enough. Get another 11% chance. We get another one, too. Wow, 3 chances that we got it. 1 in 10. Not bad. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to move this guy through. And hopefully the enemy doesn't come barging in when we're setting up. That would really be unfortunate. Maybe we send another one this way. And we'll send the other 2 over here. What is that? What do you guys think? I think that'll work. Or the other 3. Oh, we have 3. Yeah, I think we should definitely send the other 3 over there. So remember, all we're trying to do is stop the enemy from escaping. I'm thinking this time what I might try to do is just hang out at the escape routes and sort of camp. But the reason that's not a good idea is a lot of the times I've noticed the commandos tend to stack up like a SWAT team. You know, like they stay very close to each other. So if we just have one guy counter-firing and he misses his shot or just hits one of the commandos, they'll return fire the next turn, wipe us out. We don't want that to occur. Alright, it's our turn. It is our turn. Our turn to rule the world. I don't know where that came from. Don't ask. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, I'm gonna, before I open that door, I'm gonna stack this guy up behind his friend. And we'll bring the Assault Fiend along for the ride. And let's go ahead and open this door. We could open the door the right way, or we could shoot. I knew it! I knew! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Sure enough, they are right there, stacked up like a SWAT team. Alright, change of plans. So we definitely need to go ahead and do something a little bit different here. Open this door up, and there's a chance we can get over here in time. Miss, damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send one guy up here. And I'm gonna send this guy... Actually, you know what? We'll send both of them this way. We do have counter shots. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll soon see, because this guy is turned away. But let's go ahead. Here we go, Phase 1 Commandos, the moment of truth. Countering shot, we missed. Yes! Awesome. The Assault Fiend hit him. But is he gonna hit the second guy? Nope. Thankfully, the enemy missed. Second enemy is coming through. Missed again. Wow. Maybe we're gonna be the ones to get lucky this time. It looks like the enemy was a little unprepared. But look at that. Did we just lose a trooper in the south? I may be wrong, but could have sworn we had another guy there. What do you guys think? Oh, we definitely had another guy there. I see the oil slick from where he was killed. Vengeance must be ours. Let's go ahead. We can hit this guy with the trident. That thing is amazing. So let's go ahead and do that. 97% chance. Just slaughtered him. Just a slaughter. I love it. I wish the trident could attack more than once, though. What am I doing? I don't even know. So let's go ahead and turn this way. 50% chance to hit. Damn, dodge. Though this trooper is going to try to get away. I don't like that one bit. But we've done a pretty good job. I think there's 2 of them left. We should be able to beat this. Come on, guys. End the turn. What are the commandos going to do? Miss. There's another. Did he run behind us, or are there more than one? Now I'm confused. Well, we're soon gonna find out. Let's go ahead. We're gonna turn this way. All right, definitely just him. 50%. Come on, guys. You got to get better shots. Well, I know something that will never miss. The trident. This thing is amazing. 97% chance. We just chopped that trooper into 2 bits. Just sliced him right down the center. There's no way you can beat that. I mean, that's just awesome. The trident so far is my favorite weapon in the game. And as you can see, there's only 1 escape route here for these humans. So now we're truly hunting. I believe there's probably 1 left. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Let's go ahead and end here. There we go. Did we shoot? Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Whoa! It's a heavy trooper. All right. Oh, man. This little bastard. Okay, fair enough. We're going to go ahead and be prepared. Facing lock is what we want to worry about right now. So let's pop out. Open fire. Miss. That's not good. Another thing that's really not good is the fact that even if we hit him once, most of the time, unless we hit him with the Assault Fiend, we would not have actually killed him. Don't ask me why. It would take 2 shots from a regular trooper, just 1 shot from our Assault Fiend. I guess his shots are more powerful. Kind of makes sense. And let's go ahead. Alright, here we go. This is the final bit. It makes sense that the final trooper to try and escape would be an assault trooper. There we go. Our guy countered, but missed, man. That sucks. I think it's time to bring out our trusty trident. And nothing would please me more than slashing this guy right down the back as he's turned away. This guy must just be thinking like, oh, I'm safe. I've made it. I've escaped. Oh, I'm calling base control. We're gonna be fine. We're just gonna... Oh, no! And apparently no. There we go. So we actually got our first victory as the machines. And after 3 rounds, I must say, I expected us to get that a lot sooner. So I'm actually going to go back to main menu. Let me take a quick look at the chat. We still have a bit longer. We probably still have enough for another round. So what I might do here for the final round is do... yes, nice weapon indeed, Self-Searcher. What I might do for the last round is go ahead and play as Commandos in that same battle. So if those of you that missed the last stream can basically get kind of a look at how the Commandos play. And we'll play with Electronic Warfare on so I can piss myself as soon as those machines pop open the door and you guys can laugh your heads off. But irregardless, just want to say thank you so much for showing up, guys. Really cool to have you guys here. Make sure to obviously, share this with your friends if you can. And yes, I also love the Trident. Yeah, Terminator, Self-Searcher. That's actually, wow, that's a really, really good actual connection that you drew there, because it definitely reminds me of the Terminators, especially. It definitely reminds me of Terminators, like Skynet. Like, these machines are just here to kill everything. That their only directive is to eliminate all life. So that's very possible. Yeah, something like Terminators. This game was based off a board game of the 80s. So maybe they took some of their ideas from Terminator, or vice versa. Who knows? Yes, space may be the key. That's a good point, Self-Searcher. And I think we definitely discovered that when we were stacking our fiends up, that didn't work too well. Our machines, it really didn't do much. It's better to kind of keep them spread out, and just they can each sort of watch certain areas on their own. All right, guys, so we're going to finish up here with one final match. And this time, for those of you that missed Commandos last week, I'm going to go ahead and do a Commandos match in the lines of fire, which essentially means we just need to escape. Shouldn't be that hard, right? We're only facing just, extremely frightening and deadly machines with weapons that could, kill the average human in less than a second. But so what? We're going to do fine. Just sit back and relax. So here we go, guys. We have not yet gotten a sergeant yet. And by the way, if you just look at the sergeant avatar, I guess you'd call it over here, he looks so awesome. He's got this really cool Poirot beard, or mustache, I should say. It just looks like a badass. I would love a figure of the sergeant, just like an action figure, just to put up and collect. I think he looks amazing. And if I were to be the head of marketing of this game, which I'm not, of course, I'm just one of the many cogs of the machine, I would have certainly made that the sort of, I guess you could call it the cover of the game itself, just because he looks like a badass. Let's go ahead and grab another trooper. And again, we only have 4 troopers, so that's creepy, because what that means is that when you play as the computer, as machines, the allies, or the humans, excuse me, actually get 1 or 2 more commandos than if you were playing as the commanders yourself. So they actually give the computer player a bit of a head start, I guess you could say. All right, let's go ahead and open that door in the only way I know how. Damn it, that didn't work. No, I don't want to stop spread firing. Spread firing gives me a 50% chance to hit. That's awesome. Another miss, man. Come on. You got to go back to basic training. That's just ridiculous. All right, let's go ahead. We'll end the turn. Now remember, guys, all we have to do here is escape. That's it. I mean, we don't really even have to kill a single machine if we don't want to. We could literally just run to that exit. If we get 1 trooper to that exit, he can basically get back to the spaceship and call home and let them know that we're in serious trouble and we need reinforcements, and then we can ultimately defeat these guys. But they don't want to let us escape because they know that's what's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead here. Do we do a facing lock? Oh, I should have done... Actually, I didn't even need to turn him. I could have saved movement points there. Alright, let's move him in here. And I'm just going to keep him as guard duty here in the center for now. We'll start moving the corporal up. I'm a little unnerved that the machines have not started closing in yet. They may have taken the same strategy I did last turn, and they're just waiting for me. And that's the thing I want the least. Because at least if they go charging in and trying to kill guys over here in the center, I can use this guy and just escape, just silently. Alright, there we go, machines. No! We do have our cover fire, so that makes me feel slightly better. Alright, I hear them. You hear them, don't you guys? Just tell me you're here with me, guys. I'm scared. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. There we go. Beautiful. We got a hit. That guy opened the door and got hit right away. Great shooting by the corporal. Sadly, he missed, but thankfully the enemy also missed their shot on our corporal twice. Wow. Great. We got very good luck there. This is going to be a perfect time to go ahead and show you guys assault fire. or suppression fire, excuse me. And I'm actually going to go ahead, and as you can see, did you see what that suppression fire did? Unbelievable. Just by basically targeting this area, we took out both of those machines with one shot. That corporal's going to have to be, you know, upgraded to a sergeant on his next return home, if we make it. But so far, we're off to a great, great start. So let's go ahead. We're going to continue here with our Super Trooper. Super Trooper. I feel like, oh, so many things come to mind with that term. Let's go ahead and our commando, send one of the guys down this way. And I actually should have been a bit more patient because I'd like to turn him. Actually, we still may be able to. Cool. And let's end the turn. Oh no! So as you can see here, the machines took the crazy approach of just rushing in and trying to kill us all at once, which gives us a much better